All right, let's go to Lubbock. Let's talk about the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Joey McGuire has, in many ways, I think, infused a lot of energy in this Texas Tech program. Not only a really great first year, a decent second year, but what they've been able to do on the recruiting trail. What do you see as far as their 2024 class is concerned for the Red Raiders?
Well, they're the number one class in the Big 12. Yeah. Texas Tech signed the number one class in the Big 12. If you're not excited about that in Lubbock, I don't know what to tell you, right? Like, Joey McGuire I think he lives the life that you see on TV, right? Like, he's very excited about Texas Tech. I think something that he brings to the recruiting trail is something that I like to he makes me feel this way. He makes you feel like you're the most important person in the room, right? And I think that that's something that is a key to recruiting success. A lot of these guys are being wooed by top programs throughout the country, and they have to understand that they can trust their head coach, and then also that their head coach loves them. And I think that's what gives Joey McGuire a heads up when it comes to recruiting. He also has a lot of contacts within the Lone Star State, right?
Yes,
and they concentrate on recruiting Texas high school football talent. You can't talk about Texas Tech recruiting in 2024 without mentioning Micah Hudson.
Yes.
The number one player in the Lone Star State in the class of 2024, bona fide DCTF 5-star. As a matter of fact, you can see him here.
Look at that.
On the cover of the DCTF Rising magazine. Beautiful cover, by the way. I think Mike is a guy that can come in and provide an immediate boost to the offense. I expect him to play day one. That's how good he is. And that's not something that I typically say about incoming freshmen, right? Like, I usually try to leave myself some wiggle room, but I expect Micah Hudson to come in and get a shot on day one to be that guy within the Red Raiders offensive scheme. Love what they did with Ellis Davis, offensive tackle. That was a big-time commitment for them from Prosper. I don't know if you know this, Tep, but Prosper's loaded on the offensive line. They got some youngsters coming up, and they all love Ellis. So, I think that's going to give Texas Tech a leg up on recruiting some of the younger guys like Connor Carty or Sean Stover or Zayden Crimpin. And I'm not saying that the Red Raiders lead for any of those guys, but I think that there's an interesting tie there now in Lubbock to come form like another Prosper offensive line there at Texas Tech. Will Hammond, 500 yards of offense per game.
Yeah, pretty good.
Quarterback, I think that a lot of people feel like they overlook. He's been a wire-to-wire 4-star guy, so I don't really know why you would overlook Will Hammond, but I still feel like he doesn't get enough credit for the high school career that he had and the potential upside that he has to be a success in college. Looking up and down that list, I think that they did a pretty good job of bringing in guys who fit their mold because they're guys who can run and they have a true athletic upside, and I think that you'll be looking back at this class and looking at guys like Oliver Miles or Tyson Turner or Peyton Morgan and realize that this was a better class than a lot of people nationally give it credit for.